It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home. Court in this Eastern Conference battle. First chance of the season for them to go up against the Celtics team. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Kidd with it. Pass to Pierce. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket. You know, Doris, this is one of those marquee matchups that we've been looking forward to for a while.
These are the dates you circle on the calendar. Two great teams, star power on both sides. This is exactly the kind of matchup that gets you glued to the television set.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric, has his own style, and what an explosive play right there.
Here's Bosch, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Smith. Now Pierce takes the three, drills the three-pointer. Pierce has got 5.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Arenas attacking. Vaj with some nice D.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you just got to keep building.
Smith's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the inside. Here's Claxton. Outside for Arenas. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Now here's Pierce. 5 points in the game. Pass to Lucas. 6 on the shot clock. Kidd with it. Sean Marion covering. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it, because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here is Smith. Marion with the steal. And it's Miller in the corner. From the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
To the middle. Bosh. It's blocked. Finished off the break. Miller's got 5 now.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Down low. Here's Pippen. Pass to Claxton. Arenas with it. They set the pick. Here's the teardrop. No good that time. Vaj with some nice D.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Screened by Lucas. Pierce with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Clock is at 3. And taken away by Arenas. Right side, Pippen. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Lucas. And again, Boston with the triple.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
How about your Sixers TNT? Make some noise, everybody.
Here is Arenas. Pass to Claxton. Outside for Arenas. Fires the three. And that's collected by Grant.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Ellis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ellis outside. Grant outside. Back to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Gilbert Arenas. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Back to Pippen. Out to Marion. They set the pick. Here he goes. And the dunk by Marion.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Here's Ellis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Pippen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back at
09. Pippen down low. Shots good by Miller.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities, immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Outside Kidd. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pierce with the steal. And now in transition is Lucas. Here we go. Celtics passing it around. Shoots the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Celtics leading by 12. Pierce with a wide open look. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
They need this. In deep, Pippen drops it in. Pippen's got his second basket of the night.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
Back to Pierce. And Bosch now top of the key. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout call for Philadelphia. Hey fans, bring your attention to center court for your Sixers ENT. Make some noise, everybody. Hey fans, are you hyped enough? Get it up, put your hands together for your Sixers ENT.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Grant up top. Back to Ellis. 6 to shoot. All sorts of time. And the dunk by Grant.
And, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
And the basket by Arenas.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Dellavedova. There's the three. And the Celtics another three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The 76ers trail by 16. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Now here's Ellis. He has 6. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And finished off by Anderson.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And here is Ellis. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Arenas. Paul Pierce. He's been the guy making things happen for the Celtics. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Bosh, the screen. Pass to Pierce. The three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The 76ers trail by 15. Pippen takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Kidd. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Sean Marion with the slam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's Marion with the drive.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Screen by Lucas. The tray. Boston again missing.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Your 76ers, ENT, give him the hand.
And the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 8. Now Ellis. He's got 6. High inside. Pass Pitch to Bonner. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Miller outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Marion in the corner. And taken away by Ellis. Dellavedova with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
On defense, the Celtics. Back to Arenas. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Inside. Here's Marion. Up and in on the layup. Marion's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Fry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The 76ers trailed by 6. Arenas attacking. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Rebound, Boston.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Arenas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Timeout called the 76ers. Nice game. Great performance by Paul Pierce.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
The 76ers making a switch here.
Now for your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And both free throws good for Arenas.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
To the paint. And then Pierce with a dunk.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Outside Arenas. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Brewer.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Smith. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
If he gets a step that close to the hoop, you know Smith is going to finish with a dunk.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Stolen by Noah. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 6. We've got more NBA basketball.
47.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Kidd. Pass to Lucas. Screened by Lucas. And Kidd, here we go. And there it is for him. And the Celtics lead by 8.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
And it's Miller atop the key. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Right side Kidd. The kick out to Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Back to Kidd. Lets the 3 fly. The shot missing. The 76ers trailed by 6. Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, Pierce. The kick out to Bosch. Smith surveying the D. And here is Kidd, defended by Pippen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. Here's Arenas at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Kidd with it. Gilbert Arenas covering.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Pippen. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Stolen by Pippen. Floats it up for Pippen. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Smith. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the turnover again by Boston. Boston making a switch here.
Number 12, Monte Ellis.
Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Miller outside. Pass to Claxton. Out to Miller. And here's Pippen. There's the screen. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 4. Claxton with the bucket.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Here's a screen. Trying to end the drought. And it's laid in by Ellis. And the Celtics lead by 3.
You cannot allow Monte Ellis to get that shot. He's too good in these crucial moments, so poised.
Out to Miller to tie it up. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And when this team needs a basket, Miller more than willing to take charge. Love his confidence.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's tied at 51. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to Kidd. Outside, Pierce. Outside for Kidd. Outside, Pierce. 3-pointer. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Pippen outside. Miller with a wide open look. Got it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And this is why Pierce is so special. A clutch scorer, and we've seen that in this game. Guy does not back down from the moment.
Outside for Arenas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Chris Bosh.
A lights-out competitor in the clutch. Arenas knows his team expects him to come through.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to one. Good on both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Kidd. Yes!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Here's Pippen.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
There's Miller with the three. Misses the tray. Here's Pierce. Yes!
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.